Hey everybody, it's Yusuf. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a gear review. Going to switch it up. Going to do a camera. The Canon M50 unboxing coming to you right now. Okay, just got this new Canon M50 camera in the mail. It's good because we'll stop using those iPhones and Android phones to record videos, and we're going to have higher quality videos coming to you guys. The Canon M50 is a mirrorless camera. It's not DSLR, so only certain lenses will fit or won't fit on it. Today we'll just have the kit lens and we'll show you what that looks like. Let's see what's in the box. Okay. What? What? What the hell? I want my money back. I'm just kidding. I was so excited. I had to unbox the thing. I am going to show you everything you get in the box. Here's the real deal. This is everything that comes in the box. This doesn't come, but you need one. The Canon M50. It's quite small. I was actually really surprised because I have a Panasonic GH3 that I use to film all my music videos, and this was so small, it's like smaller than my phone actually, and I'm actually kind of afraid I might drop it while using it, but for someone with small hands like my wife, this will be perfect in the field. It comes with the requisite paperwork and manuals and instructions. It comes with a charger and the battery. I've heard that the battery life is low, so I've got a couple spare batteries coming. The battery charger is kind of nifty. There's no cords. I like that. This just pops up right into the wall. And it's 100 to 240. We're in Kuwait. We're on 240. It's nice because you can use this if I'm traveling to the US. If I'm going to Kuwait, Britain, I can use this wherever I am. And no wires. I love that. And then here's the kit lens that comes with it. We'll demo that for you in a second. And there's a focus ring on it. And the strap. The trusty strap. I've already pre-charged the battery here. This thingy slides out, and the battery just goes in, and then that little thing clicks. And the SD card actually goes right next to it, and again the SD card is sold separately. I would highly recommend the SanDisk. Those are really nice. As you see, the screen is a flip screen, so it can flip only halfway that way. If you're trying to shoot above something and you want to look up at the screen, that's what that's for. Of course, you can shoot it like normal. The screen opens out to you, or if you want to monitor, you can blog, vlog, whatever. Let's put that lens on. I'm always scared to do this part. Okay, got it back. Clicks into place. I do want to walk you through, if you just bought this camera, or if you're thinking of buying it, what to expect just to get set up and rolling. It's pretty user-friendly. It's aimed at beginner market and people who don't necessarily have a lot of technical expertise with using cameras and camera equipment. Put the date in, we already did that. It's going to tell you to push and hold the lens switch. I was confused about this at first. There's actually a switch on the lens. This little thing here, you got to push up on the kit lens, and then that puts it into 15mm, which is the minimum this lens can shoot. It can shoot up to, you can shoot a 35, or you can shoot all the way up to 45. Now that we're on 15, you'll see that notice went away. We're good to shoot. Let's get into the settings. The hit menu here down on the bottom right. There we go. But this camera can do 4K, but it can only do it at 24 frames a second. We're not going to shoot 4K. So you cannot do slow motion 4K if you wanted to. You can, however, do full HD 1080. Slow motion at 60 frames per second. You can also do the standard full HD at 30 frames per second, 1080. You can shoot 720 at 60 frames per second. For this, we're just going to do standard HD at 30 frames at 1080. Once you set that, then what you want to do is set your aperture, your ISO. We're going to go to shooting mode, and you can select between auto, which automatically sets exposure, and we're going to set it to manual, just to show you. So I've already set my frame rate to 60 because the rule of thumb, shoot your shutter speed at double your frame rate. The aperture on the kit lens, it goes from 4, which is kind of high. I would like a lens that goes down to at least 2, which I did order. And you see as I raise the aperture, it lets less light in. So this lens only opens to about, or maybe what is it, 3.5, sorry, not 4. Then we set our ISO. You can actually set negative ISO, so we can actually make it darker, and then we can blow out the image. But let's leave that at 0. We don't want to use ISO unless we absolutely have to. I do like the touch screen. It's nice. It can be hard to navigate a little bit sometimes. More features about the camera. This has a hot shoe, so you could attach a mount if you had a light or a microphone or something with a hot shoe on it. You could mount it on top of this. Although, God, it's so small, I feel like the whole thing would fall down. I wouldn't want to put too much on top of this. But I guess a lot of people would vlog like this. They'd put a mic right there. It does have an attachment for a microphone, an 1/8 inch input, which is a really good thing for a tiny little camera like this. I almost felt like I was going to break the thing when I opened that thing. It made a sound, and it's a little bit... They really packed in the features. This is not designed for professionals. This is designed for your everyday Joe Schmo like me who just wants a nicer camera than their smartphone. For the HDMI, you have a little mini HDMI, so you can attach it to a monitor screen. You can have a USB, slim USBs that you can take your files if you don't have a memory card. I'm not going to use that at all, but it's there. I'm sure there are many other features on this camera that I don't even know about. This is one of the other perks with the Canon M50. I showed you manual. If you set it to auto, it actually, Canon's well known for having great autofocus. Look how fast it is catching my face. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use the manual on this. I think it's just going to be like, you know, point and shoot with the auto. And let's see if it'll focus on something else. But you can see, you know, now I'm back on my face. Let's focus on the other camera. It's just crazy how smart that autofocus is. That's a basic overview of the Canon M50 unboxing. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about the Canon M50? Do you think it's great? Do you love it? Is there another camera you would recommend? Let's get into some demo footage now. We're going to shoot some footage with this, and we'll be shooting at 1080, 30 frames a second. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video.